Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can already tell by the title, is going to be some big news that I'm sharing with you guys. I have been absent from YouTube for a couple months now. I have had quite a few really sweet and kind people reach out to me and ask if I'm okay, where I've been, what's going on, and that's why I'm here today to explain. First of all, we got a kitten. I don't know if I've showed her to you guys since we've gotten her. She's huge now. She used to fit in my hand. This is Leche. I think I got her back in July. I must have shown her. I don't know. I got her over the summer. So if you guys have not seen her, this is little Leche. She's the sweetest little thing. She's getting so big, but we got a kitten. So today is October 25th. So we are well into the school year. We've been in school since the middle of August. I'm sorry that my pets are going crazy back there. But we've been in school since the middle of August. So we are actually finishing our first quarter this week, which is kind of crazy that the first quarter is already over. However, I want to talk about that first quarter with you guys. I don't really know where to begin with this, but I do just want to say that if you are a teacher or if you have teachers in your life that you're close to, even if you don't, maybe you just have kids in school, you probably have heard about just kind of the state that teachers are in right now, the mindset that they're in, the burnout that is happening. Just being a teacher right now it's not easy, and not that it's ever easy, but more so than ever, it is just tough this year. And I talked about that a little bit in my last video when I was in my classroom and stuff doing some things on a weekend. So for those of you who do not know, I started a new school this year. I am in a charter school right now. I've been in public school ever since I've started teaching. Now I'm in a charter school. I'm also in a new grade. I'm in first grade. I've taught kindergarten the past couple of years, and now I'm in first grade. And I was so excited for it. I love first grade because that's where I student taught, and I just felt like it was such like a good sweet spot. I loved kindergarten. I really did, but I thought that first grade was just kind of more me. And I'm doing the charter school thing. I'm working with so many of my really close friends. I am not in a public school. I've been learning the ways of the charter school. And I know that a lot of you also had asked before if I would make a charter versus public school, like what the differences are video. And I still do want to do that. I just wanted to give myself some time to kind of get to know the charter school and what their ways were before I made that video. So that will be coming too. But anyway, I've just kind of been doing some new stuff. I tried something new this year, and this video could go on and on forever, but this year has been tough. Like I said, I am in a classroom with 29 students and only me. There is no assistant any time of the day. There are quite a few students in my class who have behavior needs and just need extra support, need extra space. Basically, it's just been very tough with the behaviors that we have, the small classrooms that we have, the expectations that we have. It just seems impossible, and that's just how it is. Like, nothing seems like it's going right, and it seems impossible. And it's made me feel like I'm a mean teacher, that I'm a bad teacher, and I know that I'm not. I just know that I'm not. People tell me all the time, like, you're not a bad teacher, you're not a mean teacher. And so the fact that I feel that way, and I've never felt that way before, has just been kind of eye-opening for me. And it's really just, I don't know, it made me really start to question, like, am I doing something that I'm meant to be doing right now, or is this, I don't know. I have felt it's almost been like an out-of-body experience, because I feel so not me that I've never felt this way before, and I've never imagined feeling this way about teaching before, because I love teaching. I truly do. I love teaching. I enjoy teaching the younger kids. I really love their personalities. I love how they're like blank slates still. They're moldable. They're excited to learn. I love that about teaching. However, I feel like this year I'm not teaching. I feel like what I'm doing is managing behaviors, and I'm trying to fill these gaps, I guess, that the higher ups in the charter company and just in education as a whole, I'm trying to fill those gaps that they so strongly want to be filled, but it's just not possible right now with the expectations that they have for us. It is not feasible. It's not happening. And especially because the kids that I have this year, most of my kids have never been in school. They were virtual last year, and then their pre-K was who knows what, if they went to pre-K. So just with the expectations that we have and the reality of where the kids are at and everything, it's not happening. And so it's true, I do just feel like I'm managing behaviors, and that's what I'm doing all day long. And it's been frustrating, it's been defeating, it's been confusing, because like I said, I know that I'm a good teacher, and I know that I have the skills I need to teach and to help kids grow, but just not with the pressure and the circumstances and the expectations that we are under right now. And so I've really had to make some decisions in my life and decide, do I want to keep going and just keep being miserable every day and feeling defeated and lost in something that I felt so confident in, or do I want to kind of take a step away while I still can and hopefully not, ruin my perception of education forever? Like, I'm at the point now where I don't want to step foot in a school for a very long time. I'm at the point where I don't even have kids, and I've already considered, like, if education continues going the way that it's going, I don't even want my own kids going into public school, which is so crazy and such a weird thought for me because I don't have kids. Like, I'm not even at that stage in my life. I've never thought that I would ever homeschool or anything like that. But I'm just like, I have such a bad taste in my mouth right now for what education is and what is going on inside of schools that I just can't even imagine. I just need to take a step back. That's really what it is. I need a break. Honestly, a couple weeks into school, I started searching for other jobs to see what other options were out there. At first, I was looking into different like curriculum and instruction jobs and stuff because that's what my master's is in. I will have my master's in just a couple of weeks here, and I thought, oh, well, I'll use that and just do something that's a little bit more out of the classroom but still in education. But as time has gone on, I've even started to hate the idea of doing that because it was still so close to education. That's just how turned off I've been with education right now. And so I've just been looking at all sorts of things, and I really felt like for me, I wanted to try something totally new, totally different, like a path that has nothing to do with education, a path that gets me far away from schools right now, a path that gets me working with a whole different clientele just to see what is out there. And so that's what I'm doing. Actually, my last day at school is going to be this week on Wednesday. So today is October 25th. My last day will be October 27th with my kids. And then I do have, it's the end of the quarter, so we have like conference days and work days and stuff at the end of this week. So I will be finishing out the week, but my last day with my kids, and it's actually a half day, is on Wednesday. I did put my notice in a couple of weeks ago. I told them that I will not be returning. I never, ever imagined that I'd be somebody that couldn't make it through a school year. As a charter school employee, I don't have a contract to make it out to the end of the year. I can quit any day that I want. I could have quit today and said that I'm done today. I don't have to give them a notice. But I could also be fired any day just because that's just how the company works. It's not like we have a union or anything. Thought long and hard about it. I gave them my notice. I thought doing it at the end of the quarter would be the best transition because the kids have a long break in between. And then a new teacher will be able to come in and take over. I'll have time to get my stuff out and all of that. But that is the decision that I made. I felt that it was best for me. I felt that it was best for my mental health. I felt that it was best for my fiance. I felt that it was going to be best for us financially. I hate to say this, but I just really hate my job right now. And that's so sad to me because, like I said, I love teaching, but this is not teaching, so I don't love it. And it's not to say that I will never go back to teaching. I really, truly hope that in the future, when things start to work themselves out a little bit, COVID starts to dwindle away a little bit more, the systems kind of figure themselves out, I really do hope that I will make my way back to teaching one day. But for right now, I am entering a whole new path, and I have seen so many people on TikTok and on Instagram and all these teachers that are burnt out, and somehow I've ended up on ex-teacher TikTok, and I read everybody's comments and stuff, and people are scared. It's a scary thing to do because I feel like it's different for teachers. When you're a teacher, like, that's what you know. It almost seems like people have the perception that teachers can't do anything else because your degree is kind of so specific, like you're a teacher. If you get a business degree, there's lots of things you can do in business, but like as a teacher, you are meant to teach. And so it's the scariest thing trying to figure out what else you can do because people don't think that there is anything else you can do. So I've been really grateful and thankful that I've ended up on like ex-teacher TikTok and that these people have been popping up on my Instagram, and I really started to understand that that's a lie. There are other things that I can do, and I have skills that can transfer to so many different fields. It's just a matter of who's going to be willing to see that and look past the fact that I don't have a degree. Other people don't have a degree to do it, but we're willing to learn. We're willing to face challenges, take on challenges. We're willing to do what we need to do. And so I've been lucky enough to have lots of opportunities come up outside of teaching, and I've been interviewing and I have been searching and talking to people for the past couple of months now. And it's been a really great experience learning all of my other options. And I wanted to include this in this video because if you are somebody who is like me and is just burnt out. I mean, I'm on year 3 and I am already so just burnt out and exhausted and defeated in the field that I have 2 degrees basically, and I almost have 2 degrees in, and I feel so lost in it. And I needed something different. And if that is also you, just know that there are other options. I will gladly do another video if anyone is interested in hearing about how I went about searching for jobs, what I've kind of looked into, the things that I found success in, the things that I found did not work, if they weren't interested in me, things like that, because I just feel like there are so many people out there that just feel stuck right now after reading all the comments and stuff that people are posting on these burnt out teachers videos. People feel stuck. I know that they feel stuck. I felt stuck. But I just want people to know that you do not have to be stuck. And while it is sad and unfortunate that the kids are losing teachers and it's not their fault, and I hate thinking about, you know, what's going to happen with them, but in my situation, I know that the teacher going into my spot is a great teacher, but I just know that it is scary because you're leaving these children, these innocent children that they don't have, it's not their fault. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. There are other things that you can do, and there are other teachers that are going to come in and foster those relationships with those kids. I've always prided myself in the fact that I'm not somebody that gets stressed out easily. I know that what I can control, I can control. What I can't control, I can't control, and that's that. So the fact that I have felt this way this year has really been an eye-opener for me, because that's not me at all. Like I said, this has been such like an out-of-body experience. This is not who I am. And so it's been a really big eye-opener. And if that is also you, just know that your mental health is important, and your physical health and your emotional health, they are important. And while there are kids that are going to be having to go through a transition and have to make some adjustments too, I know that they're going to be fine. The kids in my class are so resilient. They have a wonderful teacher coming in and taking my place, and they're going to be just fine. So that's been really reassuring to know and to see. And I'm not worried about them now. I feel really at ease that they have what they have coming. That's been a big stress taken off my shoulders, and it's really allowed me to accept this new time of my life and this new challenge that I'm taking on with open arms, and I'm really, really, really excited about it. So I definitely still plan on making videos. I have not been making them just because I've been so, I don't like to throw around the word depressed, but I've just been so like not myself lately for the past couple of months, honestly, and I just have not had the energy, I've not had the motivation, because most of my videos are about teaching, and I really didn't want to get on here and be A, sad every day, or B, lie and say that things are going great and they're not. So I've just been very overwhelmed with that whole aspect of my life, and so this also unfortunately has kind of taken a seat on the back burner. But I do plan on making more videos. I definitely want to still talk about my teaching experience and charter versus public and the decisions that I've made to leave teaching, what I'm going to be doing next. I want to document all of that and share that, because I know that there are so many people out there who are in the same boat as me. And if you are not, more power to you. I am so impressed and just in awe that you are tackling this year and that you're making it through, because we do need teachers. They need teachers bad, and we need good teachers, and it's awesome that there are so many people that are still able to give that to the kids. I know this is kind of a long video. I really hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. I hope you understand why I've been gone. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am really hoping that this isn't going to be a place for negative feedback. I know that people are going to be mad that I left mid-year, whatever, all of that kind of stuff. The kids, they think the kids are going to suffer. I know the kids are not going to suffer. They are being left in wonderful, wonderful hands. My kids are rock stars. They can take on any challenge, and I am excited to share this new chapter with you guys. All right, so I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.